And good morning everybody. Pulling up here first thing this morning and I see a mechanic up here waiting, so yeah, that's a good sign. Let's see what we can do to get this belt fixed. I think I can fit under the stacker here. So we got a new belt in the bucket. They beat me here this morning, which I think they actually drove up here last night from what he said. And we're ready to rock and roll this morning. I'm gonna help them with whatever they need to get the old belt off, and any assistance needed to put the new belt on. Obviously, because they cannot get a service truck over here to this side because everything is a swampy, wet mess from the rain. Where do you want it at? Right here? Right there?
You can get it on the pad, it'll be fine.
Alright, let me push these mats out of the way. So I put the bucket on backwards so that we could roll it out the back of the truck. Alright, let me spin the bucket around and help them with whatever they need help with. Kind of pull this real slowly and get the new belt pulled on there. All the rocks are coming off now. I can't see them, so I hope everything's all right. Alright, we got the belt pulled off, new one pulled through. Gotta get all the rocks off of it. I don't know if they want to roll this up or what, but I'll leave it stretched out here. can figure that one out. All right, let me go help with whatever they need now. But the new belt is stretched on there. All right, new belt is put on, and all the new guards are installed. So all those nice rubbers, mats right there will keep those rocks from getting down in there. Let's try it out. And we are back to crushing. So got the new belt, guards put in, little practice run. They're gonna sit here and watch me work for about 20-30 minutes, make sure everything is going good. And then we're gonna go ahead and change out and put the brand new blow bars inside the impactor there. Well, it's hard for him to go anywhere when he gets stuck. There we go. Now we're out. Now we can turn around. Maybe. There we go. All right, we got the service truck turned around, and they're going to replace those blow bars in the impactor here while they are here, because I only got maybe like one more day worth of run time before they need to be changed out. So it's a little bit early, but it's probably best time to go ahead and do it while they are here. That way I can finish this pile, and there'll be enough to go ahead and do the stuff in the back as well. Mechanics are putting the new blow bars in the crusher right now. Like I said, that way they go ahead and do that. I am good to go for the rest of the project here. So something that probably should have been done before I got here, but they are correcting everything now. Got two really good guys working on it, and they have kicked butt today. So I didn't even get a video, but we did a 45-minute test run after they got all the belt wipers and the new belt put on, and managed to get 190 tons in 45 minutes. So making good headway on that now. No jam ups. It seems like everything's doing what it needs to do finally. So it was definitely a rough start to start with, but everybody's coming together now, and we're getting it done. So I'm very grateful they actually came up last night and spent the night up here, and then they beat me here this morning to work. So they're killing it, getting it done. So I'm gonna fill in my little hole right here that I dug for my test run. That way, when they get everything fixed, it's gonna take a little while to do that. That's quite the project. They got to swap out 2 of the blow bars, and then replace those and put the old ones in the dead man ones for, you know, spacers there. And so instead of last time we did 2, they have to do 4. So, but they're set up a little bit better. They got their crane, and things should go a little bit smoother for them. They got all the right tools. So like I said, I'm gonna pile all this up here. That way I can rock and roll. When they get that fixed, I'll probably work late this evening, because they are calling for a fair amount of rain. I don't know if it's coming in what time tomorrow, but I would like to get as much of this crushed as possible before it really starts to rain. Because right now this stuff is dry, and it'll run through there pretty quick and not gum up too bad. Actually more here than I was expecting. I don't know, it just seemed like I burned through all that other stuff really quick. Then I did that one pile right here and got 190 tons, but you know how it goes. You think there's more there than there is, and sometimes you don't think there's as much there as what's really left. I don't care how long you've been doing this, piles look deceiving. Alright, well, I'm going to keep transferring this pile over here real quick, and then I'm going to lend a hand for whatever if they need help with anything to get that sped up. But pretty much no more than about 2 people can fit up there anyway, so they pretty much have it under control. And we're going to load this puppy up and let it eat. All right, new hammer going in. 852 pounds, he said that weighed.
852 pounds. Push it closer to 1,000.
From this height, I don't think it would matter too much if it
No.
let loose.
No.
So, old ones, new ones. Coming in. Last time it was me and the salesman
Yeah.
with no crane.
Well, he told me he was going to serve lunch and help me install it.
How'd that work? The lunch showed up.
He's gone, I believe. Yeah, lunch showed up, but I believe he's gone. Let's see, come on.
I give him credit though. He was a trooper last time. He jumped right up in here and
Yeah. Scott's pretty good about
guided it right in, because obviously somebody had to run the excavator.
That's right.
But then he was up here by himself trying to.
Trying to finagle it.
I don't know. I think the excavator was a little smoother.
Dude, this crane.
It probably was.
Yeah. I'm not guarantee it was.
We got to go a little farther out.
I gotta go up. Go up.
Your crane is all or nothing. There we go.
Push it over.
All right, there. Ta-da!
What's that?
Well, pretty close.
Close. Here we'll pick up here.
Watch your fingers.
Yeah, watch your fingers.
Oh,
Yeah.
I ain't saying that was the wrong way, but
Well,
that was the wrong way. That's why I said watch your fingers.
yeah. She in the slot?
Yep.
Alright, perfect.
At least the crane doesn't bleed off like the excavator does. We get it right in spot,
Yeah.
and as soon as we would about ready to get the wedges in there, the hydraulics would leak off just enough, and it's not like you can just manhandle this bar right where it needed to go.
No, that's a little heavy.
And then as soon as it got to where it needed to go, you would drop the nut down in there at the bottom or something like that.
Of course.
Experience talking here.
I'm telling you. Could drive you crazy.
I was impressed. It looks like a long ways down there, but I got down in there and found it, got back up.
Yeah.
And Scott did the same thing. I was like, you sure you want to go to?
Dude, I got down there a minute ago, dropped the washer and
Had to go see the
probably
part.
about to hold crane it down there.
Had to go to parts department down there and get the rest.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, so 4 of those big wedges and 4 big bolts. Hold that in place. That little extra's what did it.
That's right.
That was the final torque down.
100%.
Oh yeah, I done it.
That done it. All right.
Got 2 new ones in. And
There's a hammer or something over there. Don't.
yeah, I'm gonna grab all these.
All right, I'm gonna get out of the way and we'll get everything adjusted. And here it is, 4:30. We are finally back going. Well, I've been running for about 30 minutes. Just doing some test runs here, making sure everything's going good. We got new dummy bars and new hammers in there, hammer bars. So it is it's eating all it can eat, which I mean, it's honestly a little bit slower now because there's so much resistance, but it's got everything it needs in there now to finish the job, and that's kind of what I'm looking for. As it kind of wears in, it'll actually start eating faster because it's putting up so much resistance right now. But material is going bye-bye. Making big rocks into little rocks. So I actually have a little bit of time now if I come across a piece of metal like that. As long as I don't mess with it 5 times like I'm currently doing. The hopper doesn't run out. But now it's probably run out. Because it took me 4 times to grab that. Yep. You can tell when it hits bare metal. There's no dirt in there. That means everything is through the impactor. And it's waiting on me. That's why I wanted to get everything picked through as much as I could. I want to be waiting on that thing and not waiting on me. When you're sitting here picking out little pieces of junk, you could be putting another bucket full in there. So on our 45-minute test run, we did do 190 tons. We're not going to be anywhere near, well, we'll be probably 140, 150 to start with here. And we're 45 minutes now, until it kind of wears in a little bit. But yeah, I dug a big hole right here with all that material and filled it back in while they were working on that. And I'm going to stay here for a while today. You can see the rain clouds coming in. The rain's not like gonna hurt the concrete crushing part. It's just the fact of getting wet while you're outside, and this stuff right here that's got a little bit of dirt and aggregate in it, it turns to mud, which clogs up everything. So I got that little conveyor going right there. It's dumping the dirt out the side and keeping the concrete a little cleaner. But when it's mud, it don't separate itself too good. So some of that stuff I put in there is a little bit wet, so I saw it starting to pile up a little bit. I'll pick out a couple pieces of metal while it catches up. Anything that I can keep that doesn't need to go through the machine, I do not put it through there. I am not one of those people that just get a big heaping bucket full of whatever and throw it in there. I'd rather go a little bit slower and be steady than to cram it in there as hard as I possibly can and then have to go deal with jam ups every 20 minutes. Ain't got time for that. This stupid plastic pipe. Obviously the magnet doesn't get it out, and it doesn't really hurt anything, but it just gets hung in everything. I mean, it's plastic, so it's not like it's gonna tear anything up, but it just gets hung in the screen, keeps going around and around and around. course, the days when I had somebody free to kind of help watch was the day this was broke down, the days this wasn't running, so it's just the joy. Luckily the mechanic said they'd hang out for a little while and just kind of make sure everything was going good, so I'm gonna feed it like I mean it while they're here to watch everything, because they're an extra set of eyes. And then obviously once it's back on me, I'll either have somebody here, or I can just get out every 10 or 15 minutes and just do a quick walk around, so I can throw a few bucketfuls in there real quick, and it'll take a minute to process it. So therefore it buys me a little bit of time to run around there and just check on everything while it's still working. Let's see, that looks like a big piece of rebar. It'd probably be fine, but what if it ain't? What if it ain't? Alright, I'm going to keep throwing something in here. We'll work about another 20 minutes, and I'm sure he's about ready. Alright, let's shut everything down. And shut it down. 548 tons today. So I've got to make me a path over here where I can get the fuel trailer in here. Fuel guy came today and filled my trailer up. I'm gonna get one more scoop of that little rock and put it right here and track this in. It's muddy as crap out here. I need to get stuff like that out. That's not good to drive over for my tires. And I'm just going to track this in here real quick, and back the fuel trailer up here and go ahead and fill this thing up. Calling for a lot of rain tomorrow. I don't know if it's tomorrow or Thursday, but yeah, I got to get this fueled up, because there will be no more driving back here with a pickup truck and trailer once it starts raining. Well, all in all, I'm happy with all the repairs and everything. The guys did a great job getting out here and getting everything put back together. These guards put on. I ended up putting my belt back in there because, I mean, it wears out so quick. Anything I could do to kind of help take some of that brunt away from it. As you can see, the corner's already kind of wearing out, but it should get through this project, and that's making a big difference with that in place. I mean, you see really nothing's coming out there now. Before, all this rock and dirt mess was falling out of there, making a mess. So I'll go over it in the morning, pick the trash out of the screens. I may actually set the conveyor stacker up a little bit more. I don't know, may let it run a little bit prior to doing that. So I got to hook to the fuel trailer and get backed up in here and fill this bad boy up with fuel. I put a little bit of stone down from that, well, dirty stone from that dirt conveyor right here to kind of hopefully build me a little pass right here where I'll be able to make it.